to shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine.
Alrighty then, mic check. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It is another adventure into the Quant Trader's Guide to ALGOBOX, and tonight it is going to be all about going through some results, and I'm going to go through some trade examples here tonight, and of course I will cover those here in just a moment on our trading list, and let's get right into those. Turn that music on down and let's take a peek at what we've got here going on in the room. First thing I want to cover here tonight is make sure that you have gone through the updates and changes. If you downloaded the free 2-week trial, again, right here on the left, you can see 3 steps to get started with us. Join the chat, install it, and then of course get into the video training library. But there are, on occasions, we need to do updates to do, things like performance enhancements. And in this latest one, we've really got some really cool additional things that we've added, especially around the double cross, double move, and full master delta, and huge performance increases. And don't forget to also install the latest version of NinjaTrader that they just put out earlier this morning. Starting out here, Manny falling asleep here. Nice results there, $1,000 bucks here, 73% profitable, profit factor 1.7. Great way to start off for the early birds here. And here is his morning session, finishing out at 1,200 at 91% profitable on his morning session after his market replay from the night before. Well done there, Manny. Proud of you for doing the homework and then coming in and smashing for some of our new members. Awesome work there. DG pulling down 276 there. I believe he's trading the micros. Roman T made his $500 target. Wow, that's awesome. 100% profitable. Excellent work there. 5 trades in and out, 5K. DG pushing farther. Is that 4,700? Holy shnikes. Wait, let me check here. I think it's cash pay. I don't know if that's what he made. Not sure why he was showing that. Hold on, let me figure this out. Oh, I know what he's doing. Okay, so he's built up, starting with his $2,500 account. He's at 47, so he's almost doubled his account at this point on micros. So congratulations there, DG. Keep up the hard work. Nick says good night. What did he hit here today? $964 and 76% profitable. Awesome. He is I don't know if I'd say he's a veteran, but he's definitely been around here a while. Congratulations. Well done there, Nick. Proud of you, my friend. No full master yet. Yes, so we did have a little bit of a technical issue here this morning. ALGOBOX, AudioBox for Flow Master was not on, as we had disabled it yesterday when we did our a little sit-down powwow with the crew, and I didn't turn it back on. I apologize. And then I didn't get it on early this morning because I got a little 4-year-old who was, I don't want to get graphic here this morning, but he was not feeling well in his stomach. So we had to deal with quite a few messes here this morning. All right, 600 for Big Mini Fridge, still brand new with us. He's still kind of getting warmed up with things, but excellent work there starting out here. Whiskers has been what is he running around 6 months or so with us, and he is doing a combine and 695 bucks today. Well done there, Whiskers. And I don't really encourage people to do the combines, but he has been plugging away at it for his circumstances. Sometimes it's the right fit. Okay, we'll do another video on those. We have done one before. If you guys have not seen my takes on the combines to give you the truth on them and the realities of what you're going to need to do in order to succeed on that, really need to do an update video on that, because they've also now started squeezing you on the outside. So or on the opposite side. So once they're squeezing you in on the rules that you have to pass, and then when you make those rules and you want to get your payout, now they've squeezed the payout in as well, where it will take you 6 months to get a payout of your $5,000 or $8,000, which basically means you keep paying them for those months that you're in the program. And we'll go through a whole video on that. Just cannot stand all the scams in this industry. It's absolutely disgusting, and I'm embarrassed to be a part of it. So let's smash it, shall we? Roger, smashing work there, sir. 230 bucks to start off the morning. I did get the audio box back up around this time. What's he got here? Double dot headshot. I'm liking that. That is a beauty right there. And he's got his targets right up into the golden boxes. Well done. Let's see how that execution turned out. And pushing up, he added here. Awesome. So he added on this position. I see he started out with a blue headshot. You guys see the blue headshot in there? Blue headshot is there on a large timing. Excellent work. And he's got the targets right there. He's got his targets up here. And let's see how he does here. Bam. So gets into, if you guys are new with us, you may not know, but that gold box will turn red. That's where the predicted PRZ is going to be. So he enters in right here, takes his first exits right there, holding on to it. He did say he exited a little bit earlier. He didn't hold it all the way up to the top. Hey, doesn't matter. That is a nice play there for, let's see, that's 10 ticks, that's 20. It's at least 20 ticks into the box right here. So target one into this area is 20 ticks, folks. Excellent work there from Roger on that play. I really love that one right there. Love seeing it. Siles said he got him some, what did he say this was? Got me some spendable micro cash again. Commissions are dumb for micros, but I'm still practicing. Thanks so much, Vinny. Someday this will be minis. Oh, so $500 in micros. Yikes, that's awesome. That is $5 grand in minis. 81% profitable, 22 profit factor. Okay, so he was basically smashing everything, and anything that was going against him, looked like the 19% of the ones that went against him, he was closing out with a very, very small loss to have gotten a profit factor of 22, meaning his winners were 22 times the size of his losers. Excellent work there, Siles. Mike Monta is loving the video there from Curtis that he did on the full auto bot. That was a 15K day on full auto. If you guys are interested in the full auto, by the way, the latest 3 videos that we did, there's one in between of me ranting about the trading industry social media turds, and you know the ones. I'm about to go on full rant on these guys, especially after seeing some of the streams that Day Trader Paradise just put out recently. They've crossed lines, and I'm afraid they're going to regret it. But here we go. Lunchbot is now in full force in NinjaTrader 8. If you guys would like part 1, part 2, and part 3, yes, there's a lot of details in there, which is why I had to break them up, and one of those was a little technical glitch there. I will maybe try to recombine those at some point to get them all into one, but it's likely not going to happen just because we got to press forward. So watch all 3 parts of that. Enjoy that and smash with some Lunchbot. If you've got gold, that's yours. And of course, if you're doing the 2-week free trial, you can also use Lunchbot. Again, we don't hide anything here, folks. That's what's great about what we do versus everybody else. Nobody else is going to let you use their tools like we do. We're going to let you use them for free so that you literally know that you get to see the results and you get to use it yourself, so you know that it's not just some, hindsight garbage that you get and then they lock you in. Oh, you can only use it after you buy it. No. I'll let you use it, folks, and that's the difference in us and everybody else, and it's why we smash, quite frankly. And that's not the only reason. I mean, we're, quite frankly, our system is awesome. I mean, look at this one right here. What is this? CG pulling down a double dot. He's got 2 red dots right here. One of them right after large, one of them right after king. It looks like he waited to get into the king. I can't really tell. He definitely did multi-entry to push to get him to 17 contracts, and then pushed all the way through. He's holding these beasts out. I'm kind of curious of how many he had prior to this, but a smash all the way down into the golden box, what was a golden box, and he pulled out. He said, what did he say? He closed it? Yeah, he said he pulled it right here. So he closed somewhere around here right before it got to his target, so I'm not sure if he held it all the way out and let it hit it, or, again, I would be pulling off at least some in this final spot right here. I would be pulling off at least half right there, if not closing out the whole thing. So excellent work there on that double dot on that one. Don't see the rest of them, but yeah, I'm sure he had a pretty good set. He's got some curve going on here with a very large size J hook in play as well. So excellent decision on that one. Cohen said 5 trades. ALGOBOX, how'd he do? 5 trades, $332. This is one of our youngest members, and who joined us. He is at 66% profitable, 2.6 claim to fame, being the youngest, and he is smashing away at it. Excellent work there, sir, for his 5 trades. Amazing work, sir. CG closing out the day at 3,700, and is that gross and realized? So realized 3K after commissions. Well done, sir. Appreciate the positive vibes there, Benny, on my little guy. And let's scroll on down and see what else we've got here. Okay, so not everybody's in a positive. So we have some red days. We worked through them. We helped people out. So let's talk about this one. So FX Iceman says, so my day's a bust, down 1,000 for the day. First red day after 10 green days. So it's time to take a break, get back into it on Monday. It's a long weekend in Canada starting tomorrow, so I'll give it a rest the rest of the week. Oddly enough, with my first loss, I did not go to Sim to get cadence aligned. No, this Muppet was too stubborn today, and I paid the price. On the positive side, I'm still green for the month, which is what I wanted. Lesson learned, don't be a Muppet. Okay, Awesome. So I appreciate that feedback. I want to point out something here. Okay, this is a lesson piece that we want to talk about right now. Unfortunately, like, look, this sounds great. That's why it's the absolute worst thing you can possibly do to go ahead and, sorry, I think I circled the wrong wrong thing here. I wanted to hit in on, he's going to take a rest for 2 days. Okay. I don't think he was in my talk and discussion yesterday that we did with the crew in the afternoon. Again, a lot of people weren't able to show up. That was just a live event that I did and helped out one of our members who had gotten into the red as well yesterday. It wasn't major. It was a minus 700 on the day. You know, we fixed things, right? We're turning them around, but he had already done $31,000 over the last 2 months. So again, a $700 day is not a large drawdown, but we went through that in detail yesterday. And one of the things that I hit on was, hey, the last 2 days, if you have noticed, the market has been a tougher day, just in general, mainly because of that speed, right? The speed was the killer. And I always tell people, like, look, it's much more difficult in the slower chug along market. Although you see, you know, our members are doing quite fine with it. It's just, we're not knocking it out of the park, right? None of our guys here are smashing, you know, I didn't see any $7,000, $10,000 days like we have seen, you know, on our candy days, right? Which is what I would anticipate in the next 2 days. So this is actually my point, and I feel like I just went long-winded on that part, so I'll probably cut some of this out of the video here. But tomorrow is Thursday, and then you have Friday, and we've had basically 2 days of tough. Today, I think it opened up a little bit, but still, it wasn't just super candy day, which means Thursday and Friday are going to be cake. Now, I can almost tell you another reason why. I can tell because, again, FX Iceman is still a little bit new with us, and he's already displayed his mental mindset for our room. And again, I'm not trying to or, you know, put a spotlight specifically on him in a negative light. I just want to want to help him, and I want to help everybody else who also might be thinking the same way, because I think that he's not going to be the only person who's doing this. In fact, I can prove that out because somebody else also said, oh yeah, had another tough day today. I don't think I'm going to take a couple days off. It's a good idea. No, that's the worst idea ever. If you study my cadence stuff, and I don't know why this really isn't hitting in. I think some of my crew is getting a little bit lazy and not keeping up with the videos, but I have been talking a lot about cadence, especially recently. And if you had 2 or 3 tough days in a row, what do you guys know about cadence if you've been following my program? You know that there are about to be some easy smashing days here right after that, right? So the next 2 days, I expect some pretty big moves. We've got some additional catalysts as well. I mean, it is Thursday and Friday, which are our best days to trade anyhow, not necessarily Friday, but Thursday for sure. You got Red Star News events, and we're coming up. It's the last day of the month, right? So we're coming into the last day and the first day of the month and the first days of new quarter. And earnings reports are coming up. So I'm telling you that volatility is about to kick in any second. This has been this little zone of like everybody's kind of chopping up, trying to reposition. It's slow and steady. They're trying to hold in this area, and then they're going to have the big moves coming up and out, and likely a pullback down into those golden ropes on the highest time frame. So be looking for that in the next couple days. Cadence tells me it's going to be big, and I feel bad for folks like FX Iceman that have already basically hung the hat. But you know, again, being satisfied with what you're walking away with on a positive month, that's fine. But you are going to miss out on some really awesome activity here in the next couple of days. So those of you guys who are going to be taking it, you know, hopefully this is going to help. Mentally prepping. All right, what's Casey got going here for us? He is showing off some of his J-hook action. So we got the J-hook. He is talking about how he likes to enter with the J-hook plus the PRZ cross. Again, doesn't have to be a PRZ cross, but he's basically saying confluence, something else besides just J-hook to be getting big here. He's getting in, looks like 10 contracts at this point and putting his targets up and out. I know a lot of people might be trying to get short right here, but he's recognizing that on the MACV, it's green and higher time frame is green. So this little push down into a J hook with a nice PRZ cross to the long side on his decision-making process right there. And he walked a little bit through that at the end of the day as well. And look at the result of that. I mean, he just got the explosion up and out and pushing all of that. Lots of retail traders probably trying to push that back down, thinking, oh, okay, now this one didn't go. Okay, oh, here we go. We're finally going down. Nope. And this is a pushing probe J hook. Excellent work and an excellent read there from my boy KC. Well done. Whiskers dropped hard and fast, and I was too slow. Oh, he didn't get that one, but he is pointing out a beauty right there. That is a Cipher Shark plus the dot at the back. Oof, that is a good one right there. Oh man, and it's on multiple time frames. Oh yeah, but you're kicking yourself on that. That is a good one right there. Beauty, love it, but well done to check it out afterwards. Now, what do we got? Roman T, second half. Is this the second half of the day? Is that what he's saying? Yes. 1,700. 90% profitable. Look at that profit factor. Holy shnikes. 47.3, which basically means even that 10% that he didn't catch was so small that it ended up being that his profit factor is 47.3, meaning his winners 47 times the size of his losers. Folks, this is what ALGOBOX can do for you. I don't know why anybody would use anything else. They're crazy. You know, these guru-furus trying to chase things in Day Trader Paradise and these other turds that lie. I mean, he outright lied today so many times, and specifically out and around and about us. So again, I'm whatever pretend friendship he was trying to do to stave me off of absolutely destroying him and exposing his fraud is, I mean, it's out the window. So get ready, and y'all may as well just go. If somebody wants to go warn him that it's coming, it's coming. It's coming, and it's coming soon. So good luck, my friend. That little tarot card that you thought you got in your last little stream, that tarot card that told you that something new was coming, yeah, it is. Something gonna die and something new's coming. You betcha. You're right. It's a new season, my friend. All right, 58% profitable. Again, that doesn't sound great. You know, maybe it does to you, but look at this right here. Profit factor 1.63, which is why we focus so much on that. With a 1.63 profit factor, your winners being almost 2 times the size of your losers, hitting 1,200 on the day. Excellent work there, Roger, closing out on your second half of the day. Well done. Now, this is one of the trades we want to get into here. Loved this one by Colton. We got 2 trades here. We got a really great trade here, and we got a trade that was a little bit more of a struggle. So let's go through this one here. Okay, so double cross, where is it at? Here it is. So he's got the double cross, double move right here. This is his primary entry setup, which is coming off of the 3s. Okay, so take into account how big of a size should a 3 be. Now the 3 is a tough one because that one can be a 15 target or it can be a 25, right? It's somewhere in there, but it's definitely, you're at least getting 15 out of this, so that's nice, okay? So, and on a double cross, double move, even more so, you know, basically your double move that he's looking for, and he should be having his targets way up here. So one little critique I've got is he's got 2 here, although those really need to be either really close together. Yeah, I don't mind if you have them split, but they need to be closer to the double cross, double move, and I don't see you measuring this out either. So 2 critiques on this, although he still hits a win, he still gets, you know, he does it, but I gotta critique a little bit to say, hey, how can you take it to the next level, okay? This is such a very powerful trade strategy, my favorite at this point. So, you know, take that into account and, you know, put your targets in the proper location. It will pay off in droves. Now what he said, so first he was in 2 contracts, now he added 2 more as it came back down for him, and it added on the green dot. Well done, excellent work. There's a green dot in there. He's adding to that position on his way up. Okay, now as soon as he adds, he needs to get these targets. What? See, this is what I'm talking about with the practice that you guys, what you need to practice is the mechanics of just doing this so that it's second nature, and that, you know, I won't have to come and correct or add to, because you just know. You're just like, oh, yep, this is what I do. Click, 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 right? Become that cyborg mechanical robot. Do this, you know, robotically with the way that we do this, okay? Put these targets out. I know it's tempting to take target 1. Oh, I want to take some profits. I want to take, no, don't, not on this trade, okay? Follow the rules per strategy. If you're going to trade one of the strategies, trade it properly, okay? Because the win-loss ratios and the profit factors and those awesome profit factor numbers come from doing exactly that. Now there it goes. Okay, huge move. There it is. Bam, right up there. But that exit needs to be up here. And this is probably going to work its way up here. And, you know, yes, you made $700, okay? But you should be over $1,000 at this point. All right? So, you know, a little critique on that, but hey, good identifying the double cross, double move entry. That's great, but, you know, keep that other stuff in mind. Another thing, as far as, you know, his decision making, okay, across the MACV, there's nothing wrong with taking that. This wasn't like solid red or solid green. In fact, on here on the left hand side, I'd almost say like if you split this little box here in half right here, looks like to the left side we got red, over here to the right side we're shifting green. So him taking the double cross in this section to the long side green, plus entering in and adding on the green dot is the proper decision. Because remember, the first decision on direction should come from where? Decision on direction comes from this blue chart called the MACD filter chart. All right, well done. Excellent work on the first one. Now we come to the second one though. So we have a little bit of trouble here, and we have some things that we're going to talk about here. But you know what? We've cut to the end of this video. We have gone way too long, so I'm going to catch this one into the next video. So stay tuned for the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want to see me critique one that went to the lost side, stay tuned for the next one, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and the rest of the gang, listen now the Big H-Town. See ya.